doesn't look like we're going to be able to get this seeker, does it?
Okay.
Nobody
Target's
can
still
shoot
up.
this seeker.
Okay.
Heading out. Take a chill pill.
Are you sure it's safe? That was for my friends. Heading out.
Right, we're going to now, again, wait a turn or two, because I definitely heard more sectoids. I don't know whether that's the command pod or not.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, I'm not a weapons expert. Bang.
We're green to go.
You hear that?
Sounds straight in front of us, doesn't it? Somewhere there. This door's open. Yeah, nothing. Okay, that's good. Nothing is good in this situation.
Got it covered. Shut up. Listen.
Still says straight ahead of us. I might just push the scout ahead and try and save this motion tracker.
Headed there now.
Move order confirmed.
Moving to position. You better keep me covered.
Roger, Dodger.
On the move.
Yeah, I should have thrown a smoke at you, Grainbow. It's when you look back, you go, yes, I should have done that. That was a big, scary mechtoid, and everybody should have been smoked. C'est la vie. Directly ahead of us, they might even be in their bridge. Or maybe not. There's two meld pods as well.
Heading out.
Yeah, they're right there, aren't they? Just in front of us, somewhere here. Don't know whether I'm going to be able to get a shot on them, or a sneaky shot with a sniper would be a great way to start this off. So we're going to try running our sniper over this side anyway.
Moving out.
En route to target.
Location confirmed. I'm running for it. Ten-4.
You hear that?
Where are they? Yeah, right in the middle. Okay, so we might be able to get a sniper shot off to kick this off.
Headed there now.
That'd be quite nice. What are they going to do? If we activate them, they're going to run over here, aren't they?
Heading out.
Headed there now. This stuff is heavy, you know. Time to motor.
Ten four.
Yeah, we're not going to be... both doors are open, so we're not going to be able to sneak up on these guys. We're going to have to hope to get a really good sniper shot to take out one of
Solid
them.
copy, Commander.
Maybe suppress the other one. Possibly try and capture it.
Heading there now.
You know more about this than I do. That's affirmative.
What's making that noise?
If we can get a shot, probably from here.
Yes, sir.
Heading there now.
Okay, I'll check it out. Heading there now.
Outsider engineer. We'll try and kill the engineer if we can. It's a good try, not quite good enough. Wow, you ran a ways there. Why did you do that?
No need to ask twice.
Oh, that's why. Was it 7 squares? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need somewhere where I can get a max chance of a disabling shot on this guy. Probably from maybe over here. Though it's being a bit cheeky considering.
Okay.
No, okay, we're gonna have to kill it.
Sit this round out.
All mission objectives completed.
Okay, cool. Not so great with the grain bow fucking there. Yeah, 45 days. Holy cow. Well, see you in March sometime. Maybe February. bayonet. Hit and run's great, so is rapid fire, but we're going to go with close encounters because of the extra will bonus too. She's doing okay. She might actually even get up to level 3 psychic if I'm lucky. Got some goodish loot. 36 alloys is not too shabby. We're going to have to do some repairs, of course. Sell our stuff. And that's almost enough to upgrade one of our mechs. That's a tricky decision. I was debating building another mech suit, having 4 mech suits so that I could upgrade one at a time and still have 2 or 3 mechs available. Though it's a lot of stuff, it's a lot of resources to toss on that. Especially the meld. Because I want at least 3 mechs for the base assault. Yeah, it's like 8 days for a mech. Wow, they're leaving me alone for a day. I can't believe it. Oh, Argentina? Sure. Yeah, no luck there. You're going to have to go back in. What is it, 60%? Good. Oh yeah, they're definitely giving us a breather now. Oh, look at this. We've got a whole bunch of people coming back. France. Damn it. You know, it was a mistake to put the satellite up so early if I wasn't going to do the base assault, because shooting these down is not actually helping panic. So it's kind of dumb, because I could have used it to reduce panic in Germany. Instead, we're shooting them down over a country where it's not going to help very much. So yeah, that's not so good.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team.
No, wait.
Contact detected.
Who shall we use? Rooster Spencer. Yeah, let's try and get you leveled up. I've got 2 colonels that I would like to turn into firestorm jockeys, and it's these 2 guys here.
Enhanced targeting system online.
Closing on target.
Oh, good stuff. I must remember to build 2 more A modules now. Goody. And it's still just within the cusp of getting a Titan armor as well. I might wait. Great. So we can finally build upgraded mechs. That's quite a relief as well. None of these ones, but it's about time that we did some of these autopsies, frankly. We also would like to get plasma as well, but let's start getting some of these autopsies. We haven't done them yet, and it's dumb, especially now that we've got VPT soldiers about.
As if the standard muton hadn't given us enough trouble, the aliens apparently kept several of these elites in waiting for the later stages of their invasion.
Right. And I could wait for one suit of Titanite. I'm not sure it's really worth it, frankly. Let's keep these guys going, shall we? Unless there's somebody in particular that we want to level up. Doesn't look like it. 20 hours for Jolie. Don't know whether it's worthwhile waiting 20 hours for them. Yeah, pretty low level scouts, I'm afraid. Don't expect those guys to last or get promoted. So yeah, we're going to keep using the Shiv just because we need some sort of tank, because none of our guys can tank a shot. Might bring Duke Hippo on this one. I need to keep leveling him as well. Carnage. Might leave him in case we get something nastier. So Roy the Wolf. Again, we're gonna hope that we might be able to get some sort of capture going here. Get the Dawn. And probably a Pathfinder. Again, it's just feeding these guys promotions if we can possibly afford it. Might even get Freaky going, God. Mustafa? Sure. I mean, Fatima's doing really, really well. Maybe I should take Fatima. See how we get on with that setup. It's a crashed fighter, and we already know that we're getting some pretty nasty mechtoids coming in now. You got Revive, Psi Inspiration. We might try that. I really do need to get some of the extra toys here. Alright, there it is, Chameleon suit. So it's a bit of a capture team. I'm taking the bet that it's not going to be that scary. Maybe I should have given the collar to Van Dorn, you know. Right, crash fighter.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
France is sending an urgent mission request. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated
You don't
area.
know what you're going to face in
There are
these.
civilians in
I
the area.
have
I
had
hope they stay clear.
7 Muton elites, 7 heavy floaters. You really do not know. These guys cannot handle opposition like this, but I'm hoping it's going to be nice and quiet, right? And a nice, straightforward, easy mission.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike One is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike One is authorized to assault the alien craft.
Okay, so the ship's right in front of us. So the natural thing to do is to move up to this high ground and then start going sideways to try and clear the rest of the map. Seems pretty quiet up till there, I'm glad to say.
Confirm coordinates. Let's do this.
Ajá, me muevo.
Roger, Dodger.
Let's do this. Moving to designated position.
Busy befehl.
A cyber disk. Don't know what else, but that's all we need to know so far, right? Yeah, ship's ahead, so we're not going to go forward anymore. We want to try and go this way, if the aliens will let us. Or maybe not. Looks like we're going to have contact straight away over here. I think we're going to have to get set up for that. Again, I'm surprised we haven't activated yet. I'm not sure I want to go even a square forward just in case we do.
Let's do this. Affirmative.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Yeah, don't know what to do with you.
Moving to position.
Yeah, that's a cyber disk in that corner. We might even have double cyber disks around. It's not going to move either. It's going to sit in that corner, isn't it?
That's affirmative. Contact.
It's still managed to find a place where we can't see it. We are asking for a grenade with being positioned here too.
Double time.
In fact, we're probably going to get a grenade anyway.
I'm on the move.
You're going to have to throw a smoke. Yeah, I am concerned about if we have a double cyber discs here.
Heading to that location.
You're gonna have to go over here too and hunker. It'd be nice to try and encourage that cyber disk not to fuck all of us.
Mache mich auf den Weg. Einer weniger. Ziel neutralisiert.
Now, I'm hoping that the cyber disk is going to toss a grenade. That's a lot of drones, isn't it? Here he is. Oh, that's a bit of a relief, frankly. There's Meld to our right. We do have that cyber disk at least with eyes on. At least I think so.
Enemy is padlocked.
If I can get some points off the cyber disk, the drones are just going to go and try and repair it. Not if we shoot like that, though. Yeah, aiming seems to be a problem for XCOM at the moment, eh? I'd like... Oh, I'm not going to be able to throw an acid grenade either.
Estoy en marcha.
Ich mache mich auf den Weg.
Hello, Elmer Pache. Bloody hell. It is a long time since I've seen you. Thanks very much. Here. Let me know if that makes any better. I probably just got even more quiet to speak in Elmer Pache. Let me edit that. How are you doing, by the way? Yeah, good. I need quality control, Elmer Pache, I really do.
Miles away.
Well, just catching up, I think last time I spoke to you, you were talking about having to do military service, yeah? God, nobody can hit a bloody thing, can they?
That's affirmative.
Heading there now.
Yeah, just came back from holiday myself. Went camping for a couple of days. It was very nice.
Adjusting sights.
X-rays coming in from the side.
Oh shit. I forgot about that. That's the second time they've used that ability recently. I think that means the cyber disk is free. No. We're lucky.
Afirmativo.
Finally we hit him. So yeah, we have decided to try and do a impossible run El Mapache. It's not as much fun as doing classic, let me tell you. Especially if you keep missing like that. The service back to start, believe it, like during all the time of paperwork I was given two choices: go to the literal war zone for 3 months or just do regular service for this year. Guess what I chose? The sensible option, I hope, El Mapache. I don't want you in a place where they think you're going to be fighting for your life, you know.
On the move.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you at all, El Mapache. Is it doesn't sound like anything I'd be particularly interested in doing either.
Negative damage. Good. I'm flanked! I'm flanked!
8 critical. Shit, she might die here.
Se están moviendo por el lado.
Stop with these crits. Wow. Drones, they've become dangerous. 8 critical. Fuck me. That's another person that's going to be out for a couple of months.
We're green to go. Not sure how long I can maintain this. Drinks are on me.
Va por ellos. Manos a la obra.
Yeah, like, I don't want to be political, but Mexico is controlled by the narco. Everybody knows that. That's why they send young boys to die in the war. That both sides are clearly just playing along. Yeah. I agree. I would not be interested in that sort of crap at all, frankly.
Okay. That is not good.
You know, if we do keep missing these shots, it is kind of my own fault, though, isn't it?
Schon unterwegs. Bin wieder soweit.
You know, we were doing great till a second ago, Grainbow, and now I've realised that everyone's more than a little fucked.
Heading there now.
Because we're not able to shoot anything anymore.
Pop in smoke.
The idea goes towards a friend and recruit went, ha, this one is a smart one. I would have thought they'd all be smart by now, Grainbow, yeah? No, by El Mapache, yeah? I'm not going to be able to kill this. No.
Negative. Weapons dry.
Fuck.
I'm flanked.
Se están moviendo por el lado.
Wow, they want to use overload a lot, don't they?
Afirmativo.
So you've been busy doing studies or what have you, El Mapache? Because I haven't seen, well, I mean, of course, I haven't been streaming for a month either. But, you know, I haven't seen you pop in for a while. I was wondering, like I said, is that they locked you away in a camp somewhere and you weren't able to get out for a while.
I'm on the move. Back online.
Yes, that's Long War for you. A bit overwhelming and then absolutely terrifying. It's the drones that mess me up there. We've got a whole bunch of people wounded again. It's probably been at least 6 months, I reckon.
Begebe mich an neue Position.
Weapons hot.
Yeah, I mean, me myself being pretty busy at work or what have you. I only stream when I've got time, which isn't very often, frankly. Hello, Night Owl. How are you?
Me muevo a la posición.
Still getting people nice enough to pop in, even if I don't stream very often.
Position.
It's very nice.
Get back out there.
A bit under the weather, but not too bad, thankfully. Night Owl, I hope you haven't caught any of the lurgies coming around, and that you're hale and healthy. Far too much of that crap going around at the moment where I am. I'm trying to dodge it as much as I can.
In motion.
Yes, totally. A crazy story. My family went on vacation to the center of Mexico, and literally like 30 minutes after we leave a city by the name of Matzlan, the place is attacked by the narcos. Yeah, you know, El Mapache, I lived in, I worked in San Diego for a little while, yeah. I don't know whether I've ever told you this or not. And so I visited Mexico a few times. And, you know, some of the stories I read, quite frankly, were scary enough that I didn't really have a great incentive to go in. Probably being too much of a coward, frankly. But that's the way I felt. Yeah, and that's the whole point too, is some of the stories I hear are absolutely fucking awful.
Roger, Dodger.
Like nightmare fuel. God, what am I doing? I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Yeah, I mean, again, it was probably because we took our own car, and so yeah, we were tourists, absolutely. I mean, you know, we had American number plates and what have you. But, you know, we've still been constantly warned by people not to drive at night and the rest of it. And it frankly didn't feel too welcoming, to be honest. You went to Cancun in Mexico. Yeah, what I've always wanted to go and do is see the you know, Aztec ruins. And now you probably shouldn't leave the hotel beach. Usually ignore tourists. Yeah, but you know, do you want to take that chance? El Mapache. Yeah, I mean, I would love to go back, and I'd love to be able to travel and really see the country. Yeah, well, I don't think that's going to happen for a while, eh?
Affirmative.
Yeah, this is exactly what we were told as well. It's just not worth it.
Heading out.
Yeah. What? Any more than they were before, El Mapache? Just joking. But that's exactly what we were said. Is I'm embarrassed. I've actually still got the guidebook on my bookshelf because I wanted to go and see the like I said the temples. And we wanted to drive there, but you know, everybody we spoke to told us not to do it. That it was too dangerous.
Ready to engage. A la orden, comandante.
Hello?
Who's out there? Well, we got a pretty good idea. Yes, I mean, you know, it's not, you don't get too much news about Mexico down here, El Mapache, but the bit I do read doesn't sound good. And yeah, I don't blame you for, you know, deciding not to have to handle that shit for your military service. I mean, who would, right? Right, we've managed to pass up quite a lot of melds so far. That's a bloody shame. A 5. You're kidding? Where you live? Oh, that's not good at all, El Mapache.
Heading there now.
I'm on it, Commander.
Me muevo a la posición. Time to motor.
You know, I have no idea what's going to happen in the future about that El Mapache.
Solid copy.
The situation is just so majorly fucked up.
Copy that.
Right. We're going to try and capture this outsider. I mean, we're going to have to get some sort of payment for not getting any meld and for getting a bunch of people wounded as well. So we're going to have to do something to make at least make me feel better about the whole situation. So I mean, if you don't mind me asking, I mean, what's your plan? I mean, you're going to do your military service. You're going to go to college and finish your degree, right? And you know, where do you plan to go after that? Mexico City?
That's affirmative.
Ubicación confirmada.
Well, I mean, it's not that bad, El Mapache. You're planning on getting the fuck out of here.
That's affirmative.
Travel broadens the mind, El Mapache. Why? Because it's crowded and polluted? I mean, I've never been, right?
Let's do this.
It's like New York, but way more crime. Well, you're selling it to me now, El Mapache. I'm going to cross it off my tourist list for sure. Well, I'm not sure that I'd recommend. London's not bad, El Mapache, but yeah, that's not super great. I do wonder, is CCS going to work if we... I don't know. My first thought was just basically to box this guy in, but I'm not sure if CCS is going to proc when we're invisible. It might do. It is XCOM. But, you know, London, Almapache is still a pretty functional city. And quite good fun from time to time. You're not actually going to get flipping shot, are you? And that's my fault.
I'm on the move.
Heading to that location.
Andando.
London is functional. Yeah, I mean, contrary to what you see in Almapache, you know, the subway works most of the time. The trains work. They even are on time most of the time. Yeah, I think if you've got money, London is not a bad place to hang out. In Detroit, so we could start having competition about who's got the crappier city night out. Yeah.
Here in position.
Okay, here we go. It's only an 80%.
This one's going nowhere.
Excellent. So he should move now.
On the move. Enemies in sight.
Maldita sea. Me están flanqueando.
They're moving to flank me.
But he shouldn't be able to reload, right? Actually, it depends what part of Detroit. You know, again, like Mexico, I'm afraid Night Owl is the only bits about Detroit I know is what you get from movies, and that doesn't sound too hot, frankly. I'm sure, like a lot of places, it really does depend on where you live.
Rolling out. Running.
It'll be interesting to see whether this guy reloads or hunkers like they most of the time do.
Closing on target.
I can't remember which one of you guys has. Oh, we're still going to have to knock some points off him anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, he hunkers. That's great. So right, here's your plan. Good. This is what I was interested to find out, Almapache. Right, finish your studies. Get the paperwork to get out of Mexico. Get money to be able to survive out of Mexico. That's harder than you think quite often, Almapache, because moving elsewhere can be bloody expensive. Go to Canada. Work divorcing people. I would vote for Canada, Almapache. You know, I think it's a nice, welcoming country, and you could do very well there, frankly. But I have to point out, no matter where you go in Canada, you're going to have to get used to crappier weather. Oh, that's nice.
Voy shaken
Oh, I don't think these pistols are going to do anything against this dude. That's the problem. And a laser pistol is probably going to kill him.
Heading to that location.
I actually come from a family of kind of rich Mexicans. I live in Baja California. So you have the weather of California. Well, again, I've got to emphasize, if you go to Canada, you're going to be giving up Californian weather. I know that if I use this laser pistol, I'm going to kill it. But the problem is the pistols aren't doing enough damage. This is going to kill him. Watch. Oh no. Aren't we? That's lovely. Okay, let's try a couple of stuns.
Light 'em up. It's not stunned. Watch it. Hope this works. Target is not disabled.
Oh, we're going to get robbed here, I think. Oh well, never mind. It's worth a try. Well, you know, it's easy to say that now, Apache, and I'm not saying that most of Canada is a howling wilderness. It's actually quite nice. But, you know, you're going to have to face the fact that you either are going to have to enjoy winter sports or you're going to have to hibernate like a bear or something for 6 months of the year. That's an exaggeration. My Canadian viewers, my apologies. Or you can brush up on your French and go to Quebec.
Necesito suministros. A dar caña.
Yeah, I mean, you're from Detroit, Night Owl, and I'm pretty sure that Canadian winters trump the winters you get in Detroit. Yeah, just if we're swapping stories, Al Apache, I once visited Montreal. So I went from, it was 22, 23 degrees when I left, and it was minus 20 when I arrived in Montreal, and that was a bit of a shock to the system. Bloody hell, Ninja. How are you doing? Looks like your campaign's going well, right? You went to college in the Upper Peninsula, experienced minus 40 degree weather. Yeah. Is that minus 40 Fahrenheit or centigrade? Celsius, Night Owl. Hi, Ross. You bring friends. You bring a lot of friends, Ninja. You're a very generous person. Thank you very much. Yeah, it is. We're trying to capture this big dude, and it's not working very well. Oh, there we go. I think that might be as good as we're going to get. So, one last chance.
Light 'em up.
Everything by the numbers.
It took 3 chances, but we got him in the end. Quick stop talking about feet. I believe, El Mapache, if we're going long back in stream history, isn't it something about raccoons and probably furries, if I'm guessing right? 40 degrees the same in Fahrenheit and Celsius. Yes, so yeah, minus 40 is cold as fuck. El Mapache is right. That sounds too cold for me. I think it was like minus 30 with the wind chill is the coldest, and that's certainly cold enough for me. Thank you, but no thank you. So it feels like you've gone full circle XCOM, Deport raided, and he does XCOM 2, and I played modded XCOM Defense. You're a bad influence to me, Ninja, because you make me want to... Bloody hell, look at this. Minus 19 and 32. This is nuts. We need better armour desperately. We really are having problems here. Half our squad people are going to be injured. But I watch your stream, Ninja, and I start going, maybe I should install the original XCOM again and give some of these mods a try. I've seen people playing X-Pirates, and that sounded kind of interesting to me as well. There. Okay, 32 days. Now, we finally got the advanced surgery, but that still means you're going to be out for like almost 22 days. Yeah, suddenly you start getting a serious voice on, because that's not good. Our barracks... What's happening is we're at the end of December. Anybody who's played Long War before, hello everybody who came from Ninja's stream. Nice of you to come over. Long War is a mod for XCOM that makes the game, well, much longer, much more tactical and strategic. You get a lot more classes of people to play with. You get a lot more soldiers than you do in the original game if you've ever played it. It's a fantastic mod. It's also can be brutally hard. Yeah, and playing the original XCOM is something everybody should do at least once. And add sexy mods. Well, X-Pirates add sexy mods, Elm Pache. So X-Pirates could be exactly what you're looking for. How many days for G Rainbow? I'm going to tell you, G Rainbow, it's going to be a bit depressing. Make me a soldier or cry and say, you know, Elmer Pache, you're right. I've been playing this campaign for months, and I don't think you have a soldier. We're going to have to do that straight away. So, behold, everybody's fucking wounded. This is very bad. By the original Night Owl, I mean the 1990s XCOM, which is what? UFO Defense Ninja? I reckon it's called that, isn't it? 43 days, Grainbow. You got thoroughly murdered. You're a lucky, lucky boy. You should be dead. Okay, Elmer Pache, what are we going to make you? And by the way, anybody else watching, if you want a soldier, just let me know. I do like naming soldiers after people because it makes me feel even worse when I kill them. Well, or when they die. You know what I mean. Make you a cute soldier. I don't want to be cute as a real me, but trust me to do something good. Well, don't forget, I'm Apache. I at least know what you sound like, right? The memes made that game time. Best game of the time. Yes, it was a lot of fun. I played it a few years ago and I enjoyed it, right? I mean, it's different from what you do now from this XCOM, but there's nothing wrong with that if you ask me. Right, okay. Okay, what should we call you? What should we make you, Elmer Pache? Cute. Cute. That's actually... Oh, I know. You know, Elmer Pache, you are going to be a Winkler. You're going to be a Pathfinder. I don't know whether you find being a half robot cute, but I reckon it's going to work quite well for you. Is that right? I think I got my Spanish right there. Yes, you'll be a mecha. There you go, Elmer Pache. Yeah, I'm going to have to take that away, aren't I? I can't do that. That's very bad of me. Bloody hell, Elmer Pache. Yeah, we got that. Okay, Elmer Pache, that's you. And that any better? I hope so. Right, so there you are. You are a big stompy robot. There we go. So I even can get you a Spanish voice. Oh, I'm just going to go with that. I hope you like that. Lag order. Right, I thought it'd be okay. So saying your fat is lag order instead. I freely admit, El Mapache, is that the very little Spanish I picked up is very, very little. But I mean, if you want to be cool, lag order, I will put that down. There you go. Right, that doesn't imply that you're going to live either. I've got to point out is that unfortunately people are getting, as I'm saying, wounded everywhere. It's getting a bit silly now. Actually, we need better armor desperately. Raccoon is okay, right? I will rename you because I don't want people to feel I'm taking the mickey. That's just not very nice, is it? There you go. And if you ever move to Canada, you're going to get intimately acquainted with raccoons as well, El Mapache. A VTuber? Probably never. I don't think that's my style at all, El Mapache. Right. You know, the aliens love kicking you when you're down. I bet we're going to have a council mission right now.
Contact detected.
Right. I was debating about what I was going to do. This is one of the research missions. We've got really high threat level, which means that this is almost certainly a trap, even though it's not at the end of the month. So I've really got to ask myself whether I want this to land or whether I should shoot it down, because I don't want to handle a trap at the moment. Well, you know, El Mapache, if you become a VTuber, I will definitely come and watch. What is your spirit animal? So I'm going to try and shoot this down. Yeah, no way. Same for me. Night Owl is. Well, no, it's going to land. Fuck.
We're in pursuit.
Okay, we're going to shoot it down. I'm going to lose some alloys here, but like I said, we don't want traps. Thank you very much. Might blow it up now, of course. Yeah, of course we blow it up. Which means that we don't get any alloys and the game wins in the end. But it does mean that our barracks, which is looking a bit bare and scary, isn't going to get even barer. Everyone should become a VTuber. I mean, I think, you know, I enjoy streaming when I play this silly game. That is our first suited Titan. You can probably hear the sigh of relief in my voice, because it's getting a bit crazy just how much damage those aliens are doing. Well, I mean, you know, I have thought about it, but, you know, VTubers, I mean, you know, what are you going to be? Some sort of, I don't know, hentai girl or something, El Mapache? What do you reckon? Or some sort of cat with breasts? Take your pick. Yes. Right, we've got some repairs. That's needed too. You should become a sectoid. Oh, that's not a bad one. You know, if you've ever seen the kids program, the Teletubbies, El Mapache, we could have, you know, the tummy light up when I speak, because sectoids don't have a mouth. Big titties. Yeah, now you're getting into the spirit of things. New quest from Brazil. What does Brazil want? Well, you're not going to get that. And you're not going to get that either. Luckily, I don't think we have to worry too much about engineers at the moment. Great. So hopefully we got secondary heart, and I think it's about time I started giving my guys secondary hearts. There's a lot of people dying here. I'm going to go pee. Do not die. I'll try my best, Apache. I also warn you that if we get a big mission coming up, I'm probably going to call it a day. Worlds where there's option not to be seen. The Teletubbies. Night Owl, you would be surprised how much of the world hasn't been introduced to the Teletubbies. I feel a bit sorry for them, frankly. Okay, next one is the chrysalid autopsy. We're just
what we've seen in the
going to
field
go
so
through
far,
this. I'm going to
including
let Farland
several
speak.
grotesque examples of trauma resulting from the emergence of its young, we've taken to calling this specimen a chrysalid.
Yeah. Yucky and scary. Okay, so on with that research. And another Titan armor becomes on stream. Very nice. That means that we're actually getting some alloys back as well. Look at this. Wow. Which hopefully means that we can start doing plasma weapons as soon as we finish the rest of the research. So yeah, the plan is we want firestorms as quickly as possible. But probably going plasma would be best so that we can get an upgrade to our weapons at the same time. So, I mean, because alien propulsion, it just takes so bloody long. It's going to have to get done, of course. You have Spanish-speaking Teletubbies. That sounds awesome. I'm going to have to try and see if there's any of that on YouTube. I know. How are they going to do some of the voices? Tinky Winky, do they have the same names? Tell me, I need to know. Fantastic.
Contact detected.
Oh, hello. This is an abduction. We've been looking forward to these. We should have had about 4 or 5 of them, and we've only had 1. So the aliens are definitely deciding to pack everything at the end of the month again. But in Spanish. I'd watch that. That sounds awesome. Might even learn a bit of Spanish doing it as well. Though they don't say very much, do they? In fact, that's the whole point of the Teletubbies. Apart from the announcer, do they say any... Oh, yeah, they do say stuff in Spanish. They must do. Sorry, I haven't actually watched enough Teletubbies. I should do better.
Commander.
Moderate abduction. 100 space bucks.
Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Okay. Several... Oh, it's the meat market. This always can get quite exciting. There's not much point in bringing a sniper on this mission, that's for sure. What we need is some guys that can come close in, as the actress said to the bishop. Right, Bruce Wayne is Bruno Diaz. The Joker is El Garçon. Dick Grayson is Ricardo. Well, of course, yeah, that makes sense. And so on. That's interesting, El Mapache. Sounds like I should try and get some extra languages going. Yeah, I mean, what is it? Okay, we're not going to get any more Titan armor in time. So we're going to have to do this moderate abduction straight out. Good. Hopefully we will be able to finish this before I have to go back and do my chores. Which are many, I'm afraid to say. Carnage. Maybe I put moderate for Carnage, or maybe I should go for a couple of lower ones. It is supposed to be a moderate after all. Freaky friendly, probably. Who else do I take? That's a really good question. Quite tempted to bring a Pathfinder as well. Yeah, you will still force you to follow my Twitch channel, as I don't have a reason to do this. I just think it'd be funny. Well, you know, be my guest, Elmer Pache. Sell yourself. Right, Mitch is doing quite well. I'd kind of like to... Probably going to put our Peter in and try and maybe get them some more experience. And some explosives is always quite nice on this map as well. Shall I bring Hornet Zucker for this? Something like that is the team I was thinking of. Are you sure of that, Elmer Pache? I never got the impression that you were tremendously expensive. Forgive me if I was wrong. No, you're probably going to go like this. It's nice to get some extra armor, but you're still not that strong a unit. Definitely going to bring some chem grenades and probably some... Yeah, okay. Probably need more explosives from somewhere. That's what they all say on Apache. Try not to get this injured, by the way, you assaults. I can't afford to repair you very much. Same with Freaky. Try not to get any dings on this armor. And you guys are going to just have to, well, not get shot. Imagine getting some new tech off your commanders in now and important stuff. Yes, this is all the difficulties that comes of being a commander for XCOM Elm Apache. Some people get the good stuff, and the rest of you, well, you use the same armor that we've been using for 6 months or more. Sorry about that, but that's the way it goes. Cow meat. It's a long joke, and it's probably not a very funny joke, Elm Apache. It's a play on my stream name, Roast Beef. But like I said, I don't know whether it's really worthwhile explaining. One of those jokes that don't really work, I think. You had to be there. Just like the American Army. Well, Elm Apache, you're going to have to expand on that. Okay, that's our team. We do have some explosives. This can get to be a nasty map if you've got heavy floaters. I hope that we don't get heavy floaters. Moderate abduction is at least 4 pods.
Strike one. Prepare for landing.
Probably, yeah, but it's they wrap it up, and it gets wrapped up in nice words like, you know, mission use and, you know, what you need for the mission, right, Elm Apache? Right, if you want my bet here, there's going to be 2 meld cans. One's going to be by a truck and one's going to be in the other building. Fuck, I'm glad to see some Titan armor on XCOM now. It's not a be-all and end-all, but people have been just so fragile for so long.
To engage hostile targets.
Okay,
Watch your
what do we
backs,
have?
people.
Yeah, Night Owl. I don't think it's specific, is it? Right. Well, so there is a meld here. It's a interesting map, this. It's so tiny, it's really easy to activate everything on the map. You have a roof, which is fun earlier on in the campaign when you can take advantage of it. But when you start getting heavy floaters, the roof can actually be a liability. The biggest problem is sometimes you have stuff like cyber disks on the roof, which is a awful thing. So we are going to first of all try and find out what's here to the right, because I think we're going to push right here, if we can. I'm going to count 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be an okay move. Wow, very quiet. And then we're going to push in here. So yeah, there's a pod to our left. There's 2 meld cans on this map. One here and one here. We're almost certainly going to be fighting the aliens for both of those. And we're going to get cow meat in here. Looking at where it is that it's possible that those aliens are on the roof, but it's more likely that they're outside next to the truck. I don't see the other meld can, but I am making the assumption that it's kind of like here somewhere.
Order confirmed.
Friendly's over here.
Random fact, speed doesn't come from how fast you move your legs, speed comes from how hard your feet hits the ground. Well, with an Unreal game like this, Alma-Pache, you're not touching the floor anyway, yeah? Speed is by using console commands. That's a very boring thing to say. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Oh, Peter, you're going to go there too.
Moving out.
And then finally, our capture specialist is going to go here.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Right, what do we have? Oh, we have another fucking Mechtoid is what we've got. Mechtoid and Thin Men. Not what you really want to hear, especially considering the massive Mechtoids we're getting now. Well, Shiv, go and do your Shivly duty. Go and grab that meld. Well, Alma-Pache, the lore in this game is that there's a bunch of humans called Exalts who are fine having the alien invaders. Believe it or not. I would like to push up for that meld, of course. I've got meld greed here. But I think that might be dumb. I really didn't like the sound of that Mechtoid. That was a nasty, bullshit, horrible thing. We are pushing up. It means that, you know, we're going to might have 3 or 4 pods all around in this area. Yeah, it is. This is always a balance, isn't it? I need to keep my audience entertained, even if it's a really dumb thing to do, right?
On the move.
I think I might push you forward next turn if we get that far.
Headed there now.
Yeah, you know, the unfair thing about this mod is that you finish off Exalt and they come back and they actually end up being one of the more scary enemies you face.
Freaks at the bridge.
Don't know, I don't like putting my
Already there.
medic into harm's way, but we may have to do it here. Right. Next turn is going to tell us just how piled up these aliens are. And the answer is quite a lot. We've got a pod here and here. Oh, there's another meld, that's why. So we're going to have to fight through 2 pods, maybe 3 pods, maybe. Shit. Well, we're going to try and steal this meld next turn and maybe activate God knows how many aliens. It's always a problem getting a rocketeer actually into a useful position here. And Meld is such a good game mechanic. The safe, sensible thing to do here is to hang back and then just let them patrol into you. But because of Meld, we're going to have to fight these guys.
Moving out.
Wow, we've stolen another meld. That's surprising. Looks like they keep moving back. Of course, if they're all in this room, that's going to be a real shit show. I would like them, yeah, there's a pod here, for example, just behind this doorway. We're going to wait. See if we can get an easy activation here.
Moving to position. I don't think we're alone out here.
Yeah, it's a bit bullshit. Yeah, we have 3 pods and they are all in here, I think. Look at this. There's one pod right in that doorway. There's another pod in here, and there's another pod either on the roof or in here. Or this pod could be on the roof too. So yeah, Mechtoid. Yeah, look, Ross, I can technically abuse you, but on my channel I'll be able to verbally abuse you. Elmer Pache, do please stream. I would like that so much. I had this question, Rock, before, is do chrysalids taste of chicken? Or do they taste of, like, nutty? Right, because are they insects? Or, are they something else, right? What do you reckon? What does a chrysalid taste like? It's an important question. You taste like crab? Well, that sounds kind of delicious, actually, Almapache. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. 3 or 4 there. 7. 10 or 11 aliens, Rock. Shellfish. That I have to say, that makes chrysalid sound absolutely delicious.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, exactly. Out of all the lore that we've discussed, nobody has talked about how tasty aliens actually taste. Almapache, as soon as this stream ends, I will follow you, I promise. I'm not going to be able to watch you today, but I will watch you. And I'll enjoy watching you too. Bag a Hive Queen, heat up the garlic butter. Well, then becomes the important question, Rock. Barbecue or boil? This is a difficult question, right? What's your preferred way of cooking chrysalids? Yeah, tell me. Well, Almapache, I mean, again, without complimenting you too much, your English is pretty bloody good. At least the written word, yeah? You got no problems on that.
Hey, Van Dorn, we'll get you back.
At all. Okay, so which alien do you guys think is the tastiest? The legs make great kebabs. Yeah, and they have lots of them too, Night Owl, so that's extra delicious. I want these fuckers to come out and say hello, and I don't want to have a Mechtoid just go on to Overwatch and fuck us like in the previous one. You're going to go here. And you can throw smoke. Good. It's bloody important that you can. Right, so you can throw smoke. That's good to know. Not too many smokes actually. I wonder whether I can get you over here.
Okay.
Right. Next turn then.
Moving out.
Avon calling? I haven't heard that term in years, Night Owl. I think MLMs tend to have different names now, yeah? Or do they still do Avon where you are? You sucker for seafood, solids. Mutons look like they'd be tough, sectoid, stringy. Floaters with taste of diesel and motor oil. Rock, this is true. I hadn't thought about alien tasting in that detail, but, especially considering that they are, intelligent, thinking beings, I'm kind of surprised at you, Rock, to tell you honestly. You're just dated.
I'm on the move. Alien object captured.
That is a whole bunch of free meld. There's going to be a penalty.
I'm on my way.
I've always thought the mutons look like... Well, they look a bit elephant-like, don't they? So I've often wondered whether they're going to just... whatever elephant tastes like. And I don't know whether that'd be stringy or tasty, to tell you honestly.
We'll get you back to Van Dorn.
They're going to wait in there, and we're going to have to activate them all at once. I hate this idea so much.
Heading to that location.
Almapache, I think you always have to think about the moral implications, especially when you start talking about eating sentient beings. So Advent burgers. You're talking about Advent burgers, aren't you, Rock? Fuck. Where do I put you? Like I said, I do not want you fighting a mechtoid.
I'm on it, Commander.
At all, even with full cover and smoke. That would be horrible.
Got it. Moving. Freaks. Ahead.
I'm hopefully everybody here agrees with me is that eating sectoids would be bad. Eating mutons would be bad. Eating chrysalids, probably okay. Fuck, did I activate? Just got the music playing. We'll pretend that didn't happen, the aliens didn't see us, and everything is okay, shall we? Right. Now comes the decision. Do we wait until these fuckers come out of the building and just do like 10 turns of Overwatch? Or do we open the door and try and kill 11 aliens at once? Well, I know what my answer should be to that question. I do have a rocket and a shredder. I do have acid grenades. It all depends on where that mechtoid is hiding. There's 3 of something right here in front of us. Do you see that? And shit, is there something right there? There's something right here as well. I think we're going to cowardly wait another turn. Hello, Varial. Nice to see you. Rock, I've got to point out, Almapache wants to become a lawyer, so he might be quite keen to practice on you, as it were. Well, funnily enough, Rock, we were talking about moving to Canada just now. So I think you've made Almapache even more keen to, you know, meet you in court, as they say.
Look, freaks.
They're not going to come out, are they? They're going to stay in that bloody room. There's a lot of, you know, tiptoeing back and forth, but there's not too much we're going to come out and get Overwatch to hell at all. There's for example, there's something here, and that's probably the mechtoid. Thin men, I know what thin men are going to do, is they're just going to jump up onto the roof or jump up onto this area here where they get height advantage. So, yeah. Come on, somebody come out and say hello. Actually, deciding with beer, coffee and maple syrup sounds delicious. All you have to do is make some sort of honey dip for chrysalid and I'm all in. Fuck, they're not going to come out.
Freeze.
I'm going to have to go in after them. There's still 2 here. These ones are moved in, so there's still a huge clot over here.
On the move.
Okay. What the fucking fuck?
Freeze. Over here.
Interesting.
You're the freeze.
Everybody has... Did you see that? That mechtoid moved. I've said this before. Mechtoids don't have to go on Overwatch when they get revealed. They can bloody charge you. Look at this. They are. Everybody's active. I believe a fuck is in order. 2 of the arseholes over there too, unfortunately. Okay. Well, we got to somehow kill this bloody thing before we can shoot the mechtoid. Rose Cowmeat, you can move over. I mean, we know there's a whole bunch of guys here, so a shredder or something is not a bad idea. Yes. Sorry, changed my mind. Don't want to fight this anymore. We'll see you later. XCOM's going back to the base. Well played. Shot is blocked. That would be a pretty glorious rocket. I don't know if you're going to be able to kill these guys either. You may have to smoke and suppress. Don't know who you were going to suppress though. There's a... I told you one of them would take the height advantage. This is also a scary one. I think it's a sidewinder. We're going to have to... First things first is we're going to have to somehow kill this thing. Good. Now we can actually see the mechtoid. The rockets. You might have to go over here, because you're going to have to probably kill these 2 guys. I think we're going to run out of guns before we run out of aliens here. Nice. One of the nice things about revealing Seekers when you got CCS is it means you get your shot. We got lucky there. Dulcet tones of roast beef. You say the nicest thing, Rock. You can stay and chat whenever you like. 3 ASMR? Is that good or bad, I wonder? I'm not sure it's good. I'm honestly beginning to have my doubts that it's good. Maybe I should have acided him. ASMR. Well, thank you, I guess. Okay, it's an interesting question. Is you have close encounters. The first standard shot mode within 4 tiles a target does not cost an action. Which does mean, I think, is that you can get right in close here next to this mechtoid and fire 3 times at it. If I can get you there. 1, 2, 3, like there. It's flickering like fuck, so I've got to be careful here. Hopefully we're almost got it there. Still far too many bad guys.
It's freezing.
Right. Here I'm hoping that he's going to be able to go around this corner and shoot this guy. If not, well...
On my way.
Going to splash these guys, of course. Hopefully as he doesn't splash the shiv. I'm going to have to move the shiv because he might get acided, and then that spoils the fact that I'm going to want him to tank some shots here. Like quite a lot of shots, actually. Fuck. Right, go forth, Shiv. You're going to do some tanking here. Well, as long as you don't go in that acid. Yeah, off you go, Shiv. Best of luck to you. A Spider-Man costume? You know, Elmer Pache... thanks very much, Rock. Sorry, concentrating on the game instead of talking to people in chat. Have a great evening. Thanks for staying far too past your bedtime to watch. And I hope to talk to you soon, yeah? Oh, fuck me. Of course. I did that wrong. So, Sectoid is going to shoot at the Shiv. Wow, Sectoid wanted to get rid of the suppression, okay. Right, Shiv did its duty. Good Shiv. Right, now we're down to 3. Unfortunately, this guy is covered in acid and I don't want him to get shot because otherwise he won't have any DR at all. You're gonna... well, we're gonna suppress the sniper again.
X-ray locked down. Out of ammo.
And then we're gonna, well, take a shot here. Like so. And we're down to 2. All of these would be good. I don't know whether that thin man has regen. So, I mean, I'm asking myself, I'm wondering which one of these guys I should try and capture. This one's going to be too difficult to capture, as we're going to have to go all the way down and he's going to have like high chance shots on us, and nobody wants that. So, but you, unfortunately, are all acided, so your rocket is going to be rubbish, isn't it? Plus, it's going to hurt our shiv. Nobody wants that either, do they? So, okay, Gonzo, thanks to the power of Titan armor, you don't give a shit if you're covered in acid. So can you finish this guy off for me? Fuck, you can't. Okay. How about you, Freaky? Can you do it for me?
We're up ahead to take those things out. You're just Van Dorn, right? Hey, take those things out.
Defensive position shadowed.
What, he's gonna have to move. I think I can take a couple of points of health off this sectoid. And there's enough acid in this room anyway. Oh fuck. Is he... What did he just try and shoot? That was weird. I'm not sure what happened there at all. That sectoid didn't want to move for some reason. 34. Well, that's not going to do much good. Okay, great. You are capturable now. You also can't move for at least another turn.
Heading out.
Feeling so good. Aye, aye, Commander. Come on, we'll be back in the fight ASAP.
You know, a night owl, that's actually pretty good. Is that beef or pork, I wonder? We're talking about food again, aren't we? I would have thought most of you North Americans and South Americans would be happily in bed by now, not getting hungry. But good on ya.
Light 'em up.
No, that's one down.
I'm on it, Commander.
Man, this is why you need those 3 chances, because
Okay. Rack that bang.
they really are. Stun in this game is so frustrating.
Good trip.
Couple of hours till breakfast, so we've got early risers too.
Freeze.
Let's see what it does. Okay, 3rd time's a charm.
Subduing target.
No, 3rd time is not a charm. Okay, who can I give the kill to? Peter, this is your moment to shine.
Okay.
Excellent work. All objectives complete.
Yeah, well, unfortunately I wanted to bring him back as a little amuse-bouche for Varlin, but that didn't work. Never mind. We managed to get through that without any injuries, which is a pleasant surprise for me, let me tell you. The last few missions have been nuts. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's all luck, Helm Apache.
Not a scratch on anyone. The troops are better than I thought.
Thanks a lot, Varlin. 21 meld. I'm rich. We even got 18 alloys. Right. Temporarily, we're looking like we're swimming in alloys, but it's all a lie. Okay, let's see what the next mission is. Yes. Helm Apache, please do. I mean, of course, I'm going to follow you as your... Hopefully you're going to remember that I am going to be your first follower. As soon as you get your channel up and running, going to have a big first by my name, so everybody knows that. Right, Everett's back. Got another Titan armor coming up. Good. Right, now we know more about chrysalids. Have you got 70? How did you get 70 followers? What were you doing? And did you keep recordings of it? I hope that involved a tub. Please tell me it involved a tub and smoke and soap suds, because otherwise I'd be really disappointed. Okay. Okay, I'm doing that a lot. We can finally go for propulsion. We can finally go for plasma weapons. But what we're going to finally do is do a mechtoid autopsy, because these guys are getting far too dangerous.
We were only able to recover the suit's central core, although the pilot's corpse also survived intact. The armor itself is quite interesting. The design is highly responsive while still providing extraordinary strength.
Well, I'm Apache, you know, I'm full of ideas like that. Some of them actually might be good ones. But yeah, I can't wait to, even as a VTuber, you lolling about in a tub, splashing soap suds at the audience would be perfect. Right. We have a base assault to do, but we're not going to be able to do it for a bit. We're waiting for some of our good troops to come on stream, which they'll do in about 2 or 3 game days time. So we're still waiting. We have all the pathfinders we need. I would like another Master Sergeant assault coming on, and that would be in 3 days time. No, we may have to go, well, Atacob is in, yeah, 3 days time. So yeah, like I said, just before Christmas. $10 Seeker Rex for 2 engineers in Japan. I might give these actually, as I think that we don't need any more Seeker Rex. And, you know, it is 2 engineers.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
And that's going to help everything speed up. Oh, wow, Immermorn, you have, you know, at least a budget brain. Good on you. I don't know if there's anybody else I can throw in there, though, at the moment. Oh, Peter, of course. And that's it. We're just going to have to wait. It's a shame, as I'd like to cycle more people through the Scilabs, but with the amount of injuries we've got, I can't really afford to do that. I mean, we do have quite a few psychic, you know, PSI positive people, so. Moobot, very quiet. I think the aliens are saving up missions until the end of the month. Can't think why. We've got probably a bomb disposal coming up, if you ask me. Alco's back. Duke Hiko's back. We are almost ready to go, you know. Weapons fragments for the US. No, I think I'm going to hold on to those weapons fragments. Thank you very much. Even more alloys. As soon as we've got the Mechtoid autopsy, we are ready to do our base assault. I think we have all the people that we need for it. I would like another Master Sergeant assault, but that's going to take a couple of days still. We might wait for either Cowmeat to come available as a Marauder, or Atacob to be available. Shit, we're ready to go, guys. I mean, yeah, base assault. Base assault today? Probably not. That's going to be a huge mission. But we're just going to fast forward a tiny bit more. Okay, advanced surgery. That's great. In fact, let's face it. Is there any other Foundry projects I should have done? That was a bit silly. Field repairs, don't care. Mech close combat is nice, but I don't really care about it. This would be quite nice. Improved salvage would be good, but a bit late, of course. No, that's it. We are going to hold off on any Foundry projects for now. We don't have the cash for this. Well, maybe I should have done this. Or maybe I should have sold some stuff so I can. It's a bit late. No, what do I sell? Muton elites, muton corpses, berserkers, chrysalids. Can't sell any of these really, but we're getting a huge amount of drones. Right, Foundry. How much was that? No, I still don't have enough money. I need another 4. What shall I sell? There we go. That makes it easy. Okay. We can finally get ammo conservation, which is something I should have done earlier. 9 days. We'll get that next month.
I'll make sure to know.
And we should still have enough alloys to do research that we need to do. Yeah, you know, this guy is just not coming through. That's the second 60% that he's failed. Unfortunately means that we're going to have at least a couple of our medics out because they have to go through the Scilab. Come on, one of you can do this. I'm Apache. It's great seeing you. Lovely talking to you. Take care of yourself. I hope to see you again soon, and I do hope to see you streaming. I'm going to be watching you. So yeah, good night. Have a good sleep, right? Take care of yourself. I'm going to probably quit as soon as we get to the next mission. Ooh, that's a mech done. If I felt really brave, I could get one of my mechs upgraded. But it would take too many alloys, so we're not going to do that just yet. Hello, Sikoshi. God, there's lots of people coming in I haven't seen in ages. How are you? Right, that's the mechtoid research done. We are ready to go. Advanced servo motors, of course, is a project I'd like to do. It's close to my heart. We are going to now interrogate a heavy floater because I would like to start doing plasma weapons. Yeah, you know, as normal, of course, is I have nice people come in, and we're just going to watch the little movie of XCOM torturing heavy floaters. Yeah, not very happy about this. There we go. Not feeling a lot of sympathy for heavy floaters, I have to admit. Which might mean that we can start, you know, cracking on with plasma weapons, which we need to do. As soon as we've got these Titan armor, we can do the base assault. Great. Right, Merry Christmas, XCOM. And what have the aliens got in store for us? They've got a scout. Right at the end. I know also is that we almost certainly got a bomb disposal coming up. Yeah, Variel, I can't bloody wait. It's a next step, right? But it's also going to take a long time to get. Kill them all? Yeah. This is what I aim to try and do, right? I aim to please. I don't know whether I'll try and use an aim module. We'll see what happens here. Wow, look at that. He can absolutely one-handed shoot down a raider. That's amazing. He's also our first commander. Look at this. So he's going to go over here because now he's going to have to be looked after very carefully because he's going to go into a firestorm if we can get that far. Which does mean that here we go. Next one. Crash site. Hey, it's a mission, and on that high note, I'm going to call it a day for today. Been pretty successful. Santa's coming, hopefully, to find out if the aliens are going to be naughty or nice for this mission. And hopefully next stream we're going to do a base assault in France. It's been a long time coming, and I hope it goes well. We've got pretty much all the hardware we need to do this and the people. The only little fly in the ointment is we're going to have a bomb disposal straight afterwards. But yes, that's for another day. The only other downside too, of course, is we don't have a concealment scout. That's a bit shit. I might actually even have to run another 2 or 3 days. Hey, that's something for me, for future me to worry about. We'll save it here.